Here's Shadgon, and he is going to run Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories for us. So introduce yourself and tell me whenever I have to start.
Alright, well, hi. I'm a Kingdom Hearts runner. I've been steadily working on learning all the games in the series. I'm trying to get in the top half of every leaderboard, which is going to take a while, but this is the one I have been most recently working on. Previously I was an MMO streamer, but this is more fun and less frustrating overall. But yeah, I chose this one because it's a less common run that people do in this series, and it's actually a lot better than people seem to give it credit for, so I figured, let's give it a shot. Alright, so, time is going to start in a second as soon as I confirm my settings. And we're going to get going in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. Alright, so unlike the other games in the series, this has a real-time card battle kind of system. It's kind of like War. You have a list of cards all listed 0 to 9. When you attack, you actually are just playing a card. If you play a card higher than an opponent's, you hit them. On this difficulty, enemies don't attack you very often. Alright, so in this first world, we need to basically get out of it as soon as possible and reach level 5 while we're at it. I'm gonna start by coming over and hitting this guy. Oh, I hate when they do that. Come on, buddy. We don't have our full list of abilities at the start world, so we're just kind of trying to push through. That is called a rune card. This is kind of like a dungeon crawler game, except we generate the runes ourselves. These little shadow guys are the most annoying because they can do that thing where they crawl into the ground and you can't hit them when they're there. There we go. When you level up, you can choose to upgrade one of 3 stats. Sometimes it'll let you upgrade your attack power, sometimes it won't, which just makes you hit a little harder. We're going to upgrade that every time we can. We're only going to get a few health upgrades, and most of the time we're going to be upgrading our darkness, which I will explain when we have that ability.
Like it. Take this.
In this first world, we want to get to level 5 in about 8 fights,
Take this.
which should give us
Like it.
just enough cards to pass through this world as well. You first. This guy likes to fly around in circles. It's very hard to hit when you does that. There we go. We generally only want to fight these enemy groups, the ones that are just a shadow. These guys are also very annoying. They take 5 hits to kill, and they can block everything from the front.
Like it. Take this.
Due to the nature of how the card battles work, enemies will only attack you one at a time. They might attack you several in a row back to back, but you'll never have multiple enemies swinging at you at once, which is very nice. Alright, now we're going to the right. Need a 5 or higher. We're going to use this one. Now, normally, we're looking in each world for 3 of these rooms with this crown on it over here. But this is the only world where there's going to be 3 of them in Riku's story. These progress the plot of the game, But Riku's story is mostly a boss rush outside of this one world. It's also a lot easier to run the story over Sora's because Riku's deck you use throughout the game is fixed. You can't change it. It changes world to world. Alright, I need a green room card.
Take this. Yeah. Like it. Yeah.
Doesn't help. I'm gonna have to use that and get 2. Done 5 fights so far. I should get 3 in this room. One of these needs to also drop me a green room card so I can open the second story door.
Take this. Like it. Yeah.
That's a red. It's a 0 though, I'll need that.
Take this.
You might notice me stacking cards in the corner. It means the enemy has to play a card higher than the total of those 3 that I just played. There's my green. So we're gonna go open that. It makes it harder to hit me. Also, later on, I can stack 3 cards and do special attacks. Yep. So, the plot of this is that Riku ends up in this castle after the end of the first game, and he's sort of... Up, right, left, up, 2. There we go. He's sort of reliving some of his memories of past events, but he's also trying to reconcile all the bad things he did in the first game. Trying to avoid using all the dark magic that he had used at the start. I need a 5. Alright. So I need a 5 to open that door, which will be the boss, but I'm not fighting in there.
Take this.
Almighty Darkness rooms, all the enemies have cards that are 2 points higher. Don't really want to do that. Those rooms are good for moving around, but they're not so good for fighting. Yeah, that needs to be a 5 or higher. Or, yeah, no, it can't be a 0. Zeros work weird in this game, where they are both the lowest value card and the highest value card. If you use a 0 in response to any enemy card, you beat it. But anyone can break a 0 with whatever they follow it up with. So it's best if it goes first and worst if it goes last. It also works as sort of a wild card for opening doors. A 0 can count for any door requirement, except for story doors, where if it says something like it must be 5 or higher, it won't let you do it. I didn't see what I just grabbed. Actually, will it? Yeah, no. It'll work for 5 or below, but story doors are very strict. Really need it to drop me what I need. The beginning of the game is very dependent on RNG. Either you get the cards you need right away or you don't. Come on, be a 5. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, game. What are you doing? Means I need to find another enemy.
Take this.
Bit of a slow start, but there's no real way to manipulate the RNG at the beginning to get what you want. Come That's the only downside of this run, is that at the beginning you are basically stuck with whatever RNG wants to give you. Oh my goodness. That's a 1.
Take this.
You want to get rid of these guys as soon as possible. In this room, Feeble Darkness, all the enemies have cards that are reduced by 2.
Like it.
Fortunately, this cannot reduce any of their cards to 0, because that would inadvertently make them stronger. 7. There we go. That's our ticket out of here. The cards you use to open story doors don't actually affect what's in the door, which is nice. Alright. Finally got our ticket out of here, and we got a couple of rooms we want for the next area, so that works. Alright, so this fight is easy. Three-hit combo, and then stock to break her when she throws cards. We kind of let her dictate the speed of this. Because she has zeros that can break her combo, we don't want her doing that. We're gonna ignore that Mickey Mouse symbol card I got for now. We don't need it for this fight. There we go. Enemies also, or bosses also drop enemy cards, which we can use to give us special buffs here and there. Maleficent Dragon here is the one we're going to use pretty much the entire game. This is the most useful one, because Riku kind of breaks it. It increases the damage dealt of attack cards, sacrificing reload speed, but Riku always reloads his deck instantly. That's that black thing I keep using to bring cards back. In Sora's story, you gotta hold the button down for a while before it reloads your cards. Riku just does it. So, Maleficent's got only upsides here. Now we're going up. 46. Yeah, that was a pretty slow Hollow Bastion. I normally wouldn't keep that, but here we go. It is what it is. So now we have a tutorial fight against Ansem. He's going to teach us about rapid card breaking and duels. Basically, if you break an opponent's card, as soon as they play it, you do a special attack. Now, if you play a card the same value as someone else, you can initiate a duel. Where basically you're going to stack a bunch of cards against them in a certain amount of time, and if you succeed, you get to do a special attack. You will not see that happen very much during the run because it's slow. And we've now unlocked D mode, which is essentially Riku's Devil Trigger. Whenever I break someone's cards, it fills up a meter that, when full, makes me transform automatically. We're going to use this a lot, because one of its attacks will allow me to stunlock people. So now we get to choose which world we want to go to next. We're going to go to Traverse Town, and we're going to spend a decent amount of time here. We spend a lot of time here because we're going to build up the amount of room cards we need to finish the game. So the rest of the game after this world is just a straight shot to the end. There are specific rooms we want to create while we're here because they'll give us the most fights, but there are 7 fights in this room. And not that one. When you get a room here that's just 2 shadows like that, you refight it. You don't want to deal with that.
this.
That's double trigger. So we generally don't want to attack enemies on the field here. Oh.
Like it.
Because
Take this.
we want to make use of Rapid Break. Because Rapid Break can make me kill enemies really, really quickly versus striking them to stun them at the beginning. Get over here. Go ahead. Come on. There we go. We'll come over here.
Take this.
There, we'll do that. 2 more fights in this room.
Take this. Darkness.
Yep, I knew that was going to happen. It's not the end of the world if you end up going into dark form here, but it kind of slows things down a little bit. You're better off not. So now we can increase dark mode, which allows us to stay in it longer. And that's going to be the majority of our level ups from this point on. We're going to get health to a certain amount and then not touch it again the rest of the game. Alright, so we need these rooms, these tranquil, teeming darkness, because they have the most fights in a single room. We need to get a minimum of, 69 cards. More if we don't get a specific kind of room card. There's a card called a Random Joker. It fulfills any room requirement except for story doors. And we need, at approximately 3 of them, 4 would be ideal. 3 is recommended.
Like it. Take this.
Because there are certain doors we'll open that will require multiple cards to generate a room.
Darkness.
Usually they're boss doors. Actually, they're all boss doors. And I can use a Random Joker to fulfill those requirements instead of actually sacrificing multiple cards to it.
Like it.
Excuse me. Nope, we got 2. The reason you skip this one is it gives you all just shadows. They give very little XP, and they all like to do that hide underground thing.
Take this.
They are
Like it.
not fast enough to really make it worthwhile in a speedrun. Or in general. In casual runs, I don't deal with them either.
Like it.
I'm gonna go down here. Here's another one.
Like it. Yeah. Take this.
That's why those guys are annoying, because they'll go underground, you can't untarget them, and they will still just steal up your combo. Alright, health is going to 155. We need it to go to 170, which means the next time I level up, I will choose health, and then we're done leveling HP.
Take this. Yeah.
So, how this works is whenever you take damage in dark mode, the meter you have for that goes down. You have, like, dark mode health, basically. Leveling up dark mode increases the amount of damage you can take before you are reverted.
Take this.
And we want to be able to have as much of that as possible. If we don't level it up, before long we can get knocked out of it, like, pretty instantly. There we go. That was perfect.
Take this. Like it.
Oh, one got away.
Darkness.
Come on, buddy. There we go. By the time we get out of here, we'll be somewhere around level 12, at least. We might be a little higher because I overleveled in Hollow Bastion, which isn't a bad thing at all. We'll be something like 29 or 30 when we finish this, normally. Which in my opinion is really low. But we're on beginner, so it's fine.
Like it. Take this.
We want appearing up there.
Take this. Yeah. Darkness.
Yep. You'll notice I have 8 D points. I think every hit you take decreases it by like 5 or so. I've never actually checked. You just don't want to get hit.
Like it. Yeah. Take this.
Reload. You might also notice I'm getting Mickey Mouse occasionally. You don't generally use him. What it does is it's very useful. What it does is he will reload your deck, stun enemies within a radius around you, and heal you. His animation is kind of slow though. It's kind of long. So I don't really use that unless I desperately need to heal.
Like it.
But if you're at that point, something has gone wrong anyways. Alright. Alright, health is at max. Well, max for the run.
Like it. Yeah.
You can't upgrade attack power every level, there's only certain there's only certain there's only certain
Like it.
Okay, I think we're back. I don't know what happened. OBS just disconnected. It didn't like me. I don't know why I did that. Okay, I just kept going. Yeah. OBS yelled at me that it disconnected, and I'm like, oh god, what happened? But now it's all good. Alright. So, it needs to give me some random jokers. Come on. Again, there's no real way to manipulate whether or not it will or not. It's just a random drop.
Take this.
If it doesn't drop me them, I need to farm more rune cards. So, I'm hoping it will. Not this room again. After this world, we also don't need to do any of this grinding. We'll be ignoring fights. Just to get out of here.
Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Like it. Darkness.
Yeah, that guy needed to get out of there. I'm gonna go chase him down. We'll get you. gotta be careful using slides when you're in this, or using stock when you're in this form, because you will, you'll actually use special attacks in this form, and you don't generally want to. That's why we don't really want to go into dark mode here. If we can avoid it.
Take this.
Let's up attack power.
Take this. Like it. Darkness.
Yep, of course you would. There we go. Up and over. Come here. Ideally, we want to use a bunch of Teeming Darkness rooms to get this section done, just because it gives you the most fights per room. There are backup rooms we can use if we don't get any more Teeming Darkness, but they're not as efficient. If you get any Teeming Darkness rooms in Hollow Bastion at the beginning, generally you save them for this room, or for this world, unless you don't have a choice.
Take this.
I'll wait for a rapid break. Come on. Somebody. There we go.
Darkness.
Oh. That's not one. So rune cards are split into 3 colors. We've got a red, green, and blue. Generally, the color doesn't matter. Some rooms want specifics, like this room opens when you combine 30 value worth of red cards. This one requires a green under 5. It's very rare, but some rooms require that. Otherwise, the colors more explain a category of room. Red rooms do something directly to the kind of enemy that's in the room. Green rooms usually empower your cards, and blue are utility rooms, save points, that kind of thing. They also can be, in the case of like Mingling Worlds, it just turns into another random room of any kind.
Like it. Take this. Darkness.
In Riku's store, we've only got 2 kinds of blue rooms, which are Mingling Worlds and save points. In Sora's story, the card shop is also there. Is also that way. Or treasure rooms. But since Riku's deck is fixed, there's a bunch of kind of rooms that don't work. Like treasure rooms that can give you cards as rewards. Can't use them.
Like it.
Shops, etc. Alright, that was everything. I gotta check one thing because I usually miss this. Nope. Alright, I got it. Now we're going to the right. Did get another Teeming Darkness. We are at 40 cards. And no jokers yet.
Take this.
Another one that spawns around here. There we go. This is the most tedious part of the run because we have all this grinding to do, but it's do it here instead of doing it throughout the game, where enemies get progressively stronger. That's the idea. You can also do this grind in Agrabah instead, but Agrabah has more frustrating enemies to do this with. This is easier.
Take this. Darkness.
There we go. See, he hit me enough to knock me out of dark. There we go.
Like it. Take this.
Oh good, I got him on the backswing. Good. I love that sometimes you'll hit an enemy that you initially miss, just because of how wide Riku swings his sword. There we go. Black Room, those are also useful for movement. Alright, time to start buffing Dark Mode, so we can't be knocked out so easily.
Take this. Like it. Darkness.
There we go. There'll be one right here. But it's a bad room. This is the only room we escape from in this world. If we end up in a fight in any other world that's not the boss room... Oh good, I needed one of those. We just run. We just run unless you think you need another card or two, and then you can fight through later enemies, but you're really not supposed to. Is that a... Nope. The random Joker cards are gray and look kind of like a blue card. They're just off blue-gray, so it's... When you pull a blue, sometimes you look at it and go, oh, was that a Joker? Until you see the card. Either that or I'm just learning I'm blue colorblind, but that wouldn't make any sense.
Take this. Like it. Darkness.
There we go. Get another Teeming Darkness. We need a bunch of those. Yep, I knew you hadn't gotten you yet. There's like 3 or 4 more fights in this room. Get you. Pop down here, there's a little shadow.
Like it.
There we go.
Take this. Darkness.
Sometimes you can, especially as you get better at this, you can end up using rapid attacks faster than they can play cards. So when you're trying to get a rapid break combo off, you can accidentally go slower. Just you generally want to wait for them to attack and pull your combo off. But sometimes they take their time getting to it.
Darkness.
Yep, I see that OBS disconnected again. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if that's... It's not my internet because it's not lagging or anything there. It's just OBS is just crashing and refixing itself. Being weird. Alright. So what are we at for room cards now? 56. Alright. Normally I should only need to use one more Teeming Darkness. But if I don't get any Jokers in here, I'm gonna have to make another one. OBS can't handle my power!
Take this. Like it.
Normally you'd want to attack these guys to stun them at the start. If you hit someone in the overworld like this, they'll lose a little bit of health and they won't move at the start.
Take this.
And for some rooms that's actually preferable.
Like it.
But generally speaking, when you're trying to do this quickly, it's faster to not do that and get the rapid combo at the start instead. There's a room where enemies take massive damage if you hit them on the overworld.
Take this.
And we do hit them during that, if we end up having to use that room for grinding.
Darkness.
But due to how much fewer enemies there are in that room, we don't really want to use it if we don't have to. Yep, we just exceeded the level we needed, that's fine. There you are. I'm gonna hop down here. It's giving me a lot of this one today. If I get another one, I might fight through that room just to demonstrate why it sucks.
Take this.
There we go. That's what we want. Because that lightning that seems to be coming off me when I rapid break hits everything around me. It is an AoE.
Take this.
It's useful for dealing with these little shadows before they try to run away. Excuse me. In here. There we go. Oh, I jumped right over him. I've never seen him do it that perfectly.
Take this.
That was kind of awesome, actually. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Take this.
I want to kill them now without breaking anything, because I will go darkness if I do.
Darkness.
Yep, I couldn't stop it. And it happens automatically. There's no way to manually trigger dark mode.
Take this.
I can't prevent it from happening if I meet the requirements. It does reload my deck, which is nice. Another thing to note is to be careful when you stack cards like that, like I do a lot. Oh, I'll just show it off. Because whenever you stack 3 cards, the first card in the stack is not able to be reloaded for the rest of the fight.
Like it.
Yeah, so see, you just end up with a bunch of these guys.
This.
You can do it quickly, but because they like to hide underground where you can't hit them, that's why that fight is so slow. It's faster to skip it, and it's faster to escape from it and just come back when it generates a different room than it is to... Forgive me, I haven't been awake that long. Oh, hey, look, we got a random Joker. Cool. Now, instead of 81 cards, we need about 76. What I said was, if you escape a fight and re-enter it, it's supposed to give you a different group of enemies.
Like it.
There, I got it out.
Darkness.
So when I'm in this form, you'll notice I do things like that fireball when I stack cards. He has 3 different special abilities in dark form that have to do with whichever... It has to do with the total value of the cards you stack together. 71. I need more jokers, so we're gonna make... I need 5 cards. So instead of opening the boss, so I only need 5. We're gonna make one of these rooms, which have 5 enemies in them, and take them out. 5 enemies grouped together. This is unfortunate. We're making fairly good time, mind you. By the time we leave this world, we want to be somewhere around, or when we kill the boss here, we want to be somewhere around the 41-minute mark. We're gonna be there. And then as long as none of the bosses pull any silly shenanigans, we'll still be fine. In this room, enemies start off asleep, hence the name Sleeping Darkness. If I can more easily hit them here if I want, but if I hit them, they'll be stunned instead of asleep at the start, and they stay asleep longer than they stay stunned. If an enemy group has multiple waves, only the first group is asleep. But it makes for a nice opening. And I think I should have mentioned it before, but all these little blue and red orbs all over the map are XP that are dropped from enemies. Because, of course, instead of just giving it to you, you have to pick it up. There we go. I love getting that group when they're stunned. It's easy to do a 3-hit combo and just get them.
Like it. Take this.
Alright, how many do we have? 75? Yeah, we're gonna make another sleeping room. 75 is not gonna cut it. I need 1 or 2 more. Yep, okay. Oh, it's this room. Yeah, no. There we go. It is incredibly unfortunate that we both had issues in Hollow Bastion and didn't get more than one Joker. This makes this run kind of bad, but I can save it because boss fights are still easy. Alright, so now we're gonna go deal with the first boss. 3 upper higher. We don't need these anymore, so we're gonna do that and the key. And then... Alright, so against this guy. Guard armor! If you're a fan of the original Kingdom Hearts, we basically use all the same bosses. So, for this... Oh, wrong button. There we go. Use that. We use the first 3 cards as a combo, or, individually, and then we stack cards. This card will stun the boss, and for a while I can just wail on him. Going dark mode during this fight is not necessary, but it's nice, especially because I stunned him and then get to go. Oh, I screwed that up. It's fine. He's dead. Getting dark there was fantastic. That's probably my fastest guard armor. Goes without speaking, you hit harder in dark mode overall. But the main thing we want out of that is in certain boss fights, we're going to stun lock them to death. You can't skip this scene. If you do a 2-hit combo in dark mode, the second hit will stun an enemy. It's amazing how many bosses will actually accept being stunned. So for a lot of fights, we'll actually see one pretty soon. after the next world. You literally just get into dark form as soon as possible, and then 2-hit combo the enemy to death. It is kind of silly how many enemies, or how many bosses just let you do that. Very few are immune to that. Then up. And... whoop. We're out of here. Climbing ladders is kind of slow, so when you have to, you try to jump as high as you can first to cut some of that time. There's always a save point. Touch save point to heal, and we move on. Now we're off to Agrabah, which is going to give us the other enemy card we really want through the game. We don't use it as much as Dragon, but it's going to help. You can generally do any world in any order. There is an order that is kind of optimal with regards to how strong each enemy is, because every floor you go up, enemies get stronger, obviously. We do Traverse Town first for the farming we just did. We do Agrabah after to get Genie Jafar. And then the rest you can kind of do in whatever order you want. The layout of the room depends on what floor of the castle it is instead of the world itself. Alright. So now we're basically just gonna go right all day long. We don't fight anything we don't have to. And there are certain rooms we generally try to avoid using because of how big the room is. There's not a specific order we're supposed to use these cards, just whatever fits. Sometimes you can... oh, he won't let me get on. Sometimes you can use the barrels to jump up places instead of using a ladder. This is an example of an unfortunately large room. Need a 4 or higher. We'll just do that again. I grabbed 1 extra card during my grind just to be sure I'd have enough. Need a 5 or higher. Early on, you want to try to use cards as close to the requirement as possible. I don't have to use a 5 exactly. I can use a 9 if I wanted. But you want to save your really high-level cards for later, when room requirements want higher number cards, so you don't end up having to grind cards later. You really do not want to have to do that. Sometimes it happens and it really sucks. Anyways, here's Jafar. If you played the first game, you remember here you beat up Iago. We're still going to beat up Iago. We're going to go Darkness. Not Darkness, we're going to go Dragon. Oh, he got away. You got a gimmick? Okay. Gimmick here is actually fantastic. That's what that green Mickey is. We call it gimmick. Gimmick usually does something to turn the boss fight in your favor. There are different ways to get it in each fight, but generally speaking, if you get it, you want to use it. You can only get it in Disney worlds. You won't get it in boss fights in the castle, and you won't get it in... you can basically only get it against Disney villains in general, with one exception near the end of the game. Alright, now we're basically just going all the way back. Whoop, room is down there. Yep, once you kill the boss of a world, another door opens up somewhere like this one that takes you to Conqueror's Respite, which always has a bunch of stuff you can break for healing, and a save point, and always has this annoying ladder, for some reason. So next, we're gonna fight Vexen. before we get to go to another world. And this is an example of when we want to do what I call the DDS strategy. Dragon, Darkness, Stunlock. Like so. Cast Dragon. We're gonna break his cards until we get Darkness. I know what he's about to do. No. I didn't mean to do that. Just like that. You can literally sit there, stock 2 cards, and beat him to death, and he won't stop you. Some enemies will try to sneak a card in. If you have a hard time getting those hits in, you can use Genie Jafar, which makes your cards unbreakable. Even if they play a higher level card, it just won't work. It doesn't mean Genie doesn't let you auto-break everyone else's cards. You still have to beat their card. But they can't beat yours no matter what they play. Even if they play a 0. There are some bosses where we're going to use that to ensure our combos go off. And some enemies don't let us use that combo. There are a few enemies who are immune to being stunned, and we fortunately have access to our strongest attack during those fights. So here we go to Monstro. This is another easy boss fight. The room is also really easy. You can see in the top right corner in a second, I have sort of a compass. So what we're doing here is we're going up, up, fighting the boss, and then going right, right, and it gets us out of here. Every floor has a different layout, and the world you make that floor doesn't matter in terms of layout. Oh, that really sucks. So that yellow guy there is going to get me. And like I said, we're just going to escape. And hope he doesn't spawn again. Oof. Oh, come on. Can I make it? No, he didn't see me this time. Needed that to get over here. Sometimes that happens and it's really unfortunate. Let's do that. You want to try to mix up the cards you use. Here and there, you don't want to use too much of the same thing over and over. Like I have just done, and I'm probably going to get punished for. Nope, he didn't see me. So I need a blue. Did I get a blue 0? No, I didn't. Alright, so I know where that card is going to be going, and that's super unfortunate. We're going to use a 1 here, and that. There's a room I need lit towards the end of the game that requires a blue that equals 0. I can use the Joker in its place, and I'm going to have to there, which really... Oh... Alright, I may end up having to grind a card or 2 in a specific world. I just realized. Oh, I just used Genie. Didn't mean to use Genie here. I'm supposed to use Dragon here, but as I beat more bosses, I'm going to get more enemy cards. Oh, nope, yep. Because I used Genie there first by mistake, I died to the acid. That's not supposed to happen. That was a mistake. RIP. You're supposed to use Dragon here, and then just air combo him, because the extra damage will kill him before that happens. Yes. Hitting the wrong button. He can't be stun locked, but if he takes sufficient damage, he will fall on his own. He's not playing very nice today. There we go. Yeah, that That was an accident. I'm not supposed to die there. There's no death abuse here. You can, by all means, if you want, if you're worried about stuff like that, you can take an extra level of health. Who do I have? Okay. I might have enough blue for later on. There's a room I need like 20 points of blue. I might make it. Go right, and all the way over there to the right. I don't like using these rooms, but I need to use some of them up because I need to save some of my red for later. Let's get rid of one of you. It works way too smart. Excellent. Alright, so we need to go to that door over there. That's our exit. And next, we're going to fly off to Neverland. And then fight one of the hardest fights in the game. Ourselves. After this world, we'll get another boss fight that'll give us another set of worlds. Alright, in this one we're going to go up, up and away, until we can't go up anymore. Basically, and then hit a right. These rooms are nice. You don't want to fight in them, but the rooms you need to go to are generally right in front of you. Very convenient. If I needed to go right, I guess. Oh, he's gonna catch me. They fly faster than I can move up the ladder. Oh, he didn't see me. Alright, this is the room we need. Don't use another one of those here. Let's do a... You know, 2 or higher? Alright. So let's do a stagnant space. Big room, little heartless. These are just stuck over here. Let's do... No, I'll show one of those rooms later. Let's pop one of you. Because I should be going to the right here. Either right or up one more. Let's do the right. Oh, this is one of the ones where I gotta go all the way over and then all the way over. I stepped on a shadow. You gotta dodge them, because if they hit you, you don't get to go back up. Oh, you gotta... Oh, I can't climb those. If they hit you, you gotta start escaping again. Alright, so this room will contain the boss. We're gonna make it a nice small room. Yeah, look at that. Hook is a bit frustrating. I need a red 0. We're gonna make it... Do I have a... Yes, we're gonna use one of you because we don't want to use those to move. The rooms that suck for moving around in are best for filling room requirements like this. So, Homeboy here doesn't like the Dragon Darkness stun lock. He will eventually make all of his cards random numbers. I really want to do this, but he makes some of these complicated.
Take this.
He doesn't have a lot of health.
Just me.
He's like the only boss I like doing this on.
Take this. Darkness.
Alright. Alright, this should kill him. Yeah, he's definitely dead here. There we go. There we go. Now we go left twice and up. The next fight is one of the first ones we're going to use Dark Aura, our best attack. And we're going to have to. Attack power. Always give me that attack power. Alright, so we go left. Oh, there's no reason to go up here. Oh, he didn't spot us. Good. Go left. I know what this is going to look like, so we're going to use Dark Room or Black Room. This room spawns only Black Mushroom Heartless, and only a couple of them, so we can avoid them easily. And I knew because of the side we were coming in on where it would be. Normally there's a ladder to climb, but if you're coming to it from the right or left, usually there isn't. Alright, now we're gonna fight Repliku. We're gonna fight our clone. And he is in dark mode. He's us, but in dark mode all the time. And it's very frustrating.
Darkness.
Ah, crap. He did the unfortunate and broke us out of darkness. We gotta get back in it.
Take this. Darkness.
We use Genie so he can't stop us from doing this. No. This should kill him. There we go. That is our best attack. We can't use it in every fight, but we can use it enough. Generally, when we can use that attack, we're going to use that attack. It's supposed to also be able to stun enemies, but unfortunately, the times we have access to it, the boss is usually immune. I will also say that was a fantastic fight because oftentimes he'll get a couple kills during that. The next time we fight him, we won't have the option to use that. Usually he's a place where I get stuck. Alright, so now we're going to Atlantica. We don't have to swim. So going up. We're gonna throw some of these other annoying cards out here, because these rooms aren't so bad. So then we're going right. Need a 4 or higher, let's throw one of these out there. And then we're going up twice to reach the boss. Oh, they're gonna get me. In this room, there's a bunch of fast-moving Heartless. They're gonna chase you down. It can be a pain to try to avoid them, but you gotta try. Do I not have a actual 5? Alright. We're gonna throw... Yeah, we'll throw a 6 in there. Alright, avoid the ladder. This is a spring. Let's call it a mushroom. Some areas they're mushrooms. 7 or higher. We need... You will do, I guess. This will be the boss room. Climbing ladder, not great. This fight is a little weird. I'm going to be using the same 2 cards over and over again, basically. And this is the room I was worried I might not have enough for. No. I need to... Unfortunately, I need to grind here. Not against these guys. I need a blue 5. Why did I... Oh, right, Dark Ball.
Get a load of this. Take this. Like it.
Having a good Riku means I can afford this a little bit.
Take this.
What did that give? A roulette room? You know what? Actually, that would be the smarter move. Oh, but I can't. Now I can. So, roulette room, enemies drop an item that essentially lets you pick what room you create. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Did I just make a huge mistake? Okay, it saved it. Alright, so I just need one of these guys to create me a blue 5. And if I can, I might create a blue 0 here too to save me some time later. It would mean being able to use that random joker on a different floor. Actually, it'll be used in the same world, but it'll be a different... It'll make sense. There's a room where I need 30... I need a value of 30 cards. Did that just give me a joker? Didn't give me what I needed, but that's better. I'm just gonna save myself some time and... Boop. We don't really want that there, but it's fine. We're just gonna kill her and get her out of the way.
This won't be pretty. Get ready for this. This won't be pretty.
There we go. Give me that. We're gonna wait till we get darkness to use the gimmick. Waiting for her to attack.
This won't be. Get ready for this.
Darkness.
Insolent little.
Now she brings her tentacles back. And oops. And she's dead. Grab her. Her card's not useful, but I wanted to get the boss fight out of the way. Alright. We gotta go back this way anyway, so I will attempt one more roulette room. Because the last one didn't give me the thing I needed.
Take this. Like it. Take this.
They'll drop a little white icon. If done properly.
Darkness.
He's probably not going to do it. Oh, there it is right there. So I'm going to turn this, if I can, into a blue 0. No I'm not. It didn't give me the options. So we're going to take... Yeah, that'll work. Just so I have a blue card for later if I need it. And now we're going to get out of here. So it's down twice. This one's a little complicated to navigate. So we go... Oh, this is a Looming Darkness room. We go right... Sorry, we go left twice. And then up twice. I need this guy not to bother me. 4 or higher. Yeah, this'll work. And now up twice and I'll get out of here. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that double sucks. Two ladders. That really... I wasn't expecting that. I've never seen it generate double ladders. Yeah, let's use one of these. Now there should just be a door open. I can just... Nope. One more over. Excuse me. 1 or higher. We'll use one of these. These are really great rooms to run through. The enemies are all shadows, but the room's not very big. Just gotta dodge the shadows a bit, and we're good. And we're out of Atlantica. Next up, Olympus Coliseum, where we're going to go battle Hades. Touch. Two, 3, 4. Go close. Olympus. Going up, right, boss. Okay. Key. Normally there's 3 of those golden keys in a world, at least in Sora's story, so you can see the story of each world. But Riku doesn't really have a plot for each world, since quite a few of them he never even went to. So he's just here to kill his old friends. Or the memory of them, anyways. The whole idea is since he threw everything away, he doesn't meet anyone he remembers in these worlds. Now we go to the right. This is a meeting run, right? Let's do... Wow, I'm sort of running out of actual 2s. Oh, I need to go up here. That means a ladder. Yep. Yeah, let's use one of these. And then go to the right, which shouldn't be that far. And that rightmost room should have a boss. I'm gonna hug the wall a little bit here so they don't bother me. 4 or higher. Stagnant space works. Hades is where we're gonna use the Dragon Darkness Stunlock combo, but he can make himself immune to it. So it may not let me get away with it. If he doesn't let me get away with it, I will just genie my way out of that. Actually, I want to save that. So let's use one of these, because I don't like these rooms. Do I have lasting days? Yep, that's one of those, because those rooms are too big. Key.
Take that. Take that.
No.
Like it. Take this. Like it. Take that. Darkness. Take that. Take that. Take that.
We're gonna...
Take that. This isn't
There.
happening.
That wasn't so bad. Now we're going left and up, and we're out of here. And we're off to Wonderland! Fixing my notes. There we go. We've got about 4 worlds left to do, and then we're done. And yeah, that was pretty clean. He'll use an attack at some point where he turns... his fire turns orange, and he won't let you stunlock him anymore. I didn't give him the chance to do that, which is nice. Need to go up. Let's make this a nice simple room. Yeah, save the zeros. We'll do a Tranquil Darkness. Kind of want to save the zeros for the last world if I can, just to speed through it. And then we want to go... not that way. Here's our exit door. Grab. Alright. We're gonna get very close to our estimate time, which is a little unfortunate. My PB is about 12 minutes below my estimate for the day, but I had a very bad beginning. RNG at the beginning can really mess your run up, but we should still be able to make it. Alright, Wonderland. And then last here will be Halloween Town. After Halloween Town, it'll stop giving us choices. We'll get world cards one at a time. But the last world is just 2 rooms in the final boss, so that's not bad. That's not bad. This boss is very frustrating. Because you have very, very low-powered cards in this world, and he can use very high-powered ones. But he's easy to stun. He has a built-in stun. We want to use smaller rooms here where we can. So here we're going up, and then to... oh, yeah. Use one of these. We're going up twice, and then left 3 times. There's a very specific... we can go up once and left a bunch of times, but you don't really want to take that route. Starting to run low-ish on cards, but we should still just make it. Is this one of the rooms with roots? I hope not. I think it is, though. Oh, I got stuck. Riku, come on. This room sucks for movement. There are roots. So there's a plant somewhere around here we have to break, like I did in the first room. It's right there. It's on the way. You break these to destroy the roots on the way. Need a 4. Let's do... I'm running out of reds I can do that with, and I don't want to do another roulette room. So we're going to do a 6. Yeah, this is the part of the game where you start to run out of good cards. Especially if you're like me and you use a lot of the good ones early on. Where's the flower? Flower's up there. That's down. Right is this way. Some of the plants in here, if they hit you, will invert your controls, which is very annoying. Need a 7 or higher. Alright, we're using the big cards now. Let's do stagnant space. Alright, now we gotta go to that door over here. And this should lead to the boss room. It wants an 8. Okay, strong initiative will be fine. Where are the roots? Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go over here and get this. Go into the boss room. What do you want? You want 30 red. Do I have any other big reds? I have some of this. 6, 5, 1. There. Yeah, this is a room you would normally use a Joker on. But I don't have a blue 0, so I need to save it for that. Now this guy is annoying. There we go. I need to wait for him to use cards I can break so I can hit him with the 3-hit combo. Reload. When he uses a 0, it's very nice. That was very clean. Sometimes he can throw an 8. He likes to throw 8s and 7s, and you can't break those without stalking. But if you stock cards in this fight, you very quickly run out of resources to kill him at all. That was very clean. That's how that fight should go. Raise that. Go right, and then this door appeared. That's our exit. We're gonna get out of here, and we'll go to Halloween Town. I think you got a bot in there, Jugachi. There it is. I haven't seen those pop up in a stream in a long time. Alright, next up, Halloween Town, which is the biggest world we're gonna go to. Yeah, that's all they wanted to do. Just cute cat pictures. That's all it is. Alright, so this world is really big, because it's the last one we can choose to do. Choose as in choose the order. You can't skip any worlds in this, unfortunately. That's why there's no, like, any percent category for this game. You do 100% it just by virtue of you can't not. So we're going up. Left, up twice, left, down, and then upright, upright. It's very... This place is basically a cube. Need a 2 or higher. And then up twice. There's a 3. I recall correctly, other than the blue zero windy near the end, we shouldn't need any specific colored cards anymore. These guys are annoying. In Looming Darkness rooms, not only do they chase you, they're actually faster here than they are in other rooms. So they will get you if they want. This is the second up. Do I have a 4 or something close? I can use that 6. And then we want left. And then we do this pattern of down right until we get to the boss. 7! Ooh, they're getting to be big cards. Then down means this way. 9, I'm gonna have to start using zeros. Oh, nope, there's a 9. No, don't use it. I'm gonna have to use 0. I'm gonna hit some doors where I need some big value cards to... I need to combine big value cards to get through, so I need to save some of them, because we're about to get into some nasty things. Also has, down right, yep. So right, yes, that is correct. A 1, that's refreshing. Down, left. Yes. Down. Need a 2. Look at you. This one gets confusing. Boss room is that door over there. Holding it a 5 or below. I have just the thing. Holy cow. I like to save a roulette room in case I end up running into a room I can't open, so I can go grab it. But really, you don't want to have to. So this fight... Break first attack, stock 3 non-9s or zeros, break the dice for Gimmick. We're gonna go bop. We want to break those. Oh, too soon. Until we get Darkness, this is kind of a weird phase. Because we really want to get Dark Aura to get him. Because we need to stun lock him. Oh, that was a mistake. Want to save those. I don't think I get another one of those off on him. Oh, I don't need to. There. Now we go upright, and we should find the exit door. From here, we're going to basically the third act. We're gonna get a couple worlds where we're gonna basically get a couple worlds with bosses in between. We're gonna get a really fun fight that there's absolutely no strat for. And then go kill the last boss. And I'll let you know when that's coming up. Oogie dead. Oogie Boogie is one of the more mechanically heavy fights in this game. Because they tried A little annoyingly so to mimic his KH1 fight. Actually, he fights like that in KH2 as well. Oogie Boogie just has the same annoying mechanics in every game. Glad I at least chose rooms it's easy to navigate here. And then we go over here, and this is our way out. Next, we're gonna go fight Lexaeus. He's like the berserker of the organization. He has a move that'll actually make him invincible, and we don't want him to do that. So we're gonna Dragon Darkness Stunlock Dark Aura here, if I can get away with it. He has attacks that stun as well. He's gonna break that. Nope.
Take this. Return. Like it. Darkness. You can't run.
You can't attack.
Vanish.
Gotta be careful, we don't want him to break my attack.
Vanish. Return to the earth.
Oh, crap. Yeah, he broke me out of darkness.
Just give up. Take this. Like it. Darkness.
Oh, that's real unfortunate he did that.
Can't run.
Alright, this should get him. There we go. We're getting there. Alright, he will give me 1 world card. Alright. And he leveled me twice. Yeah, you have to be very careful with his fight, because he's easy to kill, but if you make one mistake and he starts stun locking you, it's over. And that was very close. Getting Dark Form there at the end was really all that saved me, because otherwise I don't think I'd have gotten him. Destiny Islands. Dutch. Destiny Islands is small, but has 2 boss fights. One of them is really easy, and one of them is just whatever it feels like being. And I'll explain when we get there. We're going up, left twice, and then up to reach the boss. It's 2 boss fights. It gives you a break in between if you want, but obviously we're not going to. It was up, left. I'm gonna jump over this guy. Need a 2 or higher? Do I have a 2 I can use somewhere? Alright. I saw one, just the roulette room. Oh, I have a bunch of those. Okay. We're gonna do that. It's actually fine in case I need something. Oh, he's gonna get me. Not. Need a 3 or higher. Cool, Feeble Darkness. Excuse me. Need a 4 or higher. I don't think I have any 4s left, so we're gonna go with... I saw a 6. That'll work. Now up here is going to be... our boss room. All the way up, because I had to pick one with all the ladders. Lol. Hardcore platforming challenge! I did it! And touch. Need a 7 or high. I have 1. Oh, damn. Oh, okay, that was awkward. That could have been bad. Alright, 2 boss fights. 1 easy one, 1 random one. This was the easy one. And one of my favorites, actually. Old Darkseid, and he fights much the same as he does in every other incarnation we see him throughout the series. We're going to pop Dragon, let him bring his arm down, because we want to kill the little Heartless he spawns, because they'll spawn Gimmick. Now we're going to wail on him until he lifts his arm. That was pretty good. We're going to reload, then we're going to come over here and use Gimmick. Get up on this platform, target his head, and use ground attack specifically. We do not want to air attack here. We'll fall between him and the platform. And he's dead. Very easy. The next fight is so kind of random to the point where there's no real strategy. Just hit him till he dies. But you are in dark form the entire time. You have infinite dark mode. I'd try to use Dark Aura here, but there's no way. You just can't. Because this next boss can steal your cards. There's a cutscene I'm about to skip that actually includes the image I picked for the bottom down below. Oh, look, it's Sora. Sora beats him up here. Because it's not really Sora. I would have loved for it to give you a boss fight against him right here, though. Oh, crap. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Got it! And a level up, apparently. This is where he's gonna steal some of my cards. He's gonna do that the whole fight. If I can get a duel off of him, I typically will, because that works. He's also immune to being stunned. Like I said, you just kind of go with it here until you win. There we go. Depending on what cards he steals, he can really ruin your day there. The best strategy, if you want to have one for that, is simply put Dragon on, beat him down as much as you can. When Dragon runs out, put Genie on, beat him as much as you can, and hope that's enough to win. Ooh, 3 levels. Okay, cool. We've got enough power to finish the game at this point. Now we go up, right, up, right. I didn't mean to run into you, excuse me. Up is probably up here. Here we go up, right, up, and it should be out. Where's the other door? You know, I didn't actually see it. Oh, it's right there. LOL! We go up. It's a big card. We're gonna keep that 8. I'm gonna start using zeros. Up, right, up. The next boss we fight is going to be a nightmare. Or it's going to be super clean. I cannot tell you which will happen until we get there. But we're leaving Destiny Islands. And we are going to Twilight Town. This is also the first game that appears in, but a lot of people didn't play this one, so most people see it in Kingdom Hearts 2 at first, because it's weird to be here because it's a world that hints at Roxas's existence because Sora had never been here, and it's supposed to be based on his memories. We also got Mickey Mouse in the castle with us now because he finally made it. He's supposed to take on the role of Jiminy Cricket in this story, basically. Alright. So this place has one boss, but it has 2 story cards. One to have our rematch with Repliku, and one to see what happens to Sora at the end of his story. And then we'll get one last world that's 3 rooms and a boss fight. We're gonna cut it very close. I need a really clean Riku fight, and this should work out, because the final boss is, pretty free, more or less. But this could have been the final boss of the game. You need anything? Do I have a 1? Yeah, that'll work. It's also at this point I'm gonna start using, like, all my zeros for room requirements, because we're gonna need a very big room here. This is what I saved my Joker for. Here we go. It's this fight again, but we don't have Dark Aura. Oh. I'm using those too early, that's a problem.
Gotta be kidding.
Ugh, that was super clean. All right, we're in the clear. That fight usually takes me a couple of tries to get right, because he can break out of stun lock if he wants to. But since I was using Genie, he wasn't allowed to break my cards. Oh my god, that was good. I'm unfortunately not really on track to PB this run just because of the bad opening. But if I hadn't had that go as bad as it did at the start, this would definitely be a PB run at this point. I need to save that, so zeros. Now we're going to go left and all the way up, then back down to the right and all the way up to get out of here. I'm just going to use all my zeros in order, because we're going to run into a room where I need 30 total cards, and then the final boss wants 13, so I need to save all my numbered cards until the very last possible second. Excuse me. I actually might not have enough. We'll see. Don't want to have to grind anything else, but if I have to, I'll end up doing it here. Because I don't really want to do that in the final world, because it's got all the enemies that a Hollow Bastion had, and they're very frustrating. Alright, there should be a story room coming up. Oh, okay. That makes it easier. Ah! There it is. We need 50. Oh, yeah, so I need to I'm gonna end up having to grind in this room. That sucks. Hold off on that. I need 38. Alright, so we're gonna turn one of these rooms. This is what we're gonna do. Ah, it's a 50. I should have saved that second Joker I had gotten way earlier. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna come down here, and one of the rooms I'm gonna need to progress anyways. We're gonna turn into a roulette room, and I'm gonna pull as many 9s as I can out of there. This is really, really bad. I'll make it work. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, that's the big unfortunate thing about this run is RNG can take it all from you.
Like it. Take this. Like it. Take this. Like it. Yeah. Take this. Like it.
Give me a high one. Nope.
Take this.
Give me a 9. Zeros don't work here. It has to be as high as possible. I saw an 8. That's the best I'm gonna get. This is the kind of thing that ends runs, but I obviously can't reset today, and not at this point, so like...
Yeah. Take this.
Oh, I needed that to drop health. That did give me that. And get him. We're doing the best we can to clean this up, but it's not good.
Like it. Take this. Your Majesty, come on.
There we go.
Like it. Yeah. Take this. Like it.
He just dropped me a card. What is it? Well, that doesn't help me. Yeah. We're hoping. Oh, dragon. This really is one of the worst worlds to do this, but I can't go back and grind other worlds, because once you leave an area, the place resets. I'd have to remake this whole area. I see a 6, I see a 7, that'll do. We got 15, 16, I need 38. Plus another 13, so I really need 51. If one of these guys drops me a random Joker, that would be all I would need. But it's a roulette room, so they probably can't.
Take this. Like it. Darkness.
That's not good here. Since it turned me, let's do this. Nine, perfect. I have other roulette rooms, so I will probably get my 38, clear the story room, and then come back and make another roulette room as I go.
Like it.
Yeah, I need that little silver symbol I keep picking up off some enemies. We want that.
Like it. Take this.
This room has a lot of shadows in it.
Like it. Take.
We also got to be extra careful not to die. Because if we die, everything I've done in this room resets. I'm unintentionally stun locking these guys. It just worked out that way. He's just being mean. I did level. I could take health if I wanted. Oh, there are 9s here. 18, 25, 33.
Take this.
I need a Mickey Mouse in one of these fights to pick me up.
Ha! Take this. Like it.
If I get one, I'll put it at the end of a combo so I can get health.
Ha! Your Majesty. Come on. Take this. Yeah.
Alright, this should be the last one I need to do to fix the story door.
Take this.
So I'll head back that way.
Darkness.
It won't be to 7. Heal me.
Come on.
There we go. There. Alright, that should do it. Let's go open that door. I don't get anything out of it, but I can't leave this world unless it's open. Unless it's been opened. The exit room just won't appear. It would be really cool to be able to skip that room altogether. Normally, you want a random joker to just cover the whole 50 on that door right away. But I didn't get one. The game was very intent on making one of my most important runs one of the most unfortunate. And Riku's run has no RNG manipulation. Sora's does at the beginning, but that doesn't help me here. Alright, now we can go open the store. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. RNG was like, oh, you want to win? Too bad. There's that. I need 11. So there's the 8, and I had a 7 in here. 7. Door. Skip cutscene. Alright, now we can get out of this world. I have enough cards to get out of here, but I don't know if I have enough to... Alright, I need... 1, Oh yeah, I need to use one of those roulette rooms to grind for cards again. I need... I'm going to hazard a guess, I need like 4... or 5, maybe a little more. We'll just get these guys out of the way.
Take this.
I'll take it. Maybe it'll give me a joker and I can get out of here faster. The joker means I just need enough rooms to get out of here. I would need like 5 total at that point. This is a Martial Awakening room. All my cards are worth more. Alright, what do you got for me? Oh, that's good. I need big numbers for the end. But we are going towards the final world, which is the smallest, and will be good. It's all up from here. Need a 3 or higher? What a 0? Yes, 9, that was good. Give me a room I can use a 2 on. There we go. We're gonna get... Alright, let me check. How many more rooms do I have to get through here? Alright, 1 more door and then I'm free. So I need 1, 2, 3, like 4 cards? Let's do 2 fights in this room should do it.
Like it. Yeah. Ha. Take this. Darkness.
Alright, give me the highest you can. Okay. I'm going to be way over leveled for the boss, which just means I can kill him quick.
Take this.
I've got the 2 rooms I need to break the final door. And another roulette. Okay. Alright, we should be able to get out of here then. 3 or higher. 1. Alright. Let's get 1 for that door. The last room there, it's all like 1s and 2s to get through, so I don't have to worry about grinding there. Unless it decides to screw me that way too, but it shouldn't.
Take this. Like it. Take this. Darkness.
Oh, I don't need darkness here. These guys do not want to play this. Come on. Come on, buddy. Stop hiding. There we go. The last one gave me the roulette thing. Give me... That'll work. Thank you. Sleeping Darkness is also a nice small room. I should be able to just walk past these guys and leave. There's our exit room. Alright. We're gonna cut this extremely close. If I have a clean final boss fight, and I usually do, we can clear this. Last room, Castle Oblivion. I don't know why we needed a room or a world for the castle we're in specifically, because in Sora's story, when you get to this point, the doors just open. It's a little weird. Alright, we are coming up on the last boss, and time ends on the last hit. So this one's very easy. I gotta open 2 doors to reach the boss room, and then there's the boss himself. I am a little over-leveled for this. I'm like 4 or 5 levels above where I need to be because of the extra grinding, which is great. Save the 9s. We're gonna do roulette room. Goes over there. 3 or higher? Here, have, I have 3 of these, that's fine. Let's make it a Tranquil Darkness room. Up, and here's our final boss. All right. You want to hit him with a bunch of dark auras.
Come, open your heart.
Try it.
Take this.
Nope.
Vanish.
No.
Vanish.
Alright, this should do it. This should do it. Come on.
Vanish.
Time.
You refuse the darkness.
Oh. We got it very, very close. Like seconds it looks over the estimate, but that was it. Oh boy. Yeah. So despite bad RNG, I still managed to get very close to estimate. If he was a little nicer to me at the beginning, we would have done it under, but it's okay.
Handsome.
I normally don't have to do that Twilight Town grinding at all. That was a real big time waste, but not bad.
The end.
My boss fights were clean. That's what we really needed.
This is hardly
So that's that.
the end. Your darkness.
You did amazing.
I
Thank you.
all to you.
This one's really frustrating because of RNG, but also really fun to learn because it's essentially just a big boss rush.
Someday, I will return.
So if people want to learn the speedrun, where can they find like resources?
Well, I would go to speedrun.com and just go to the leaderboard for this game. They have a lot of guides on there. I also recommend just watching videos of some of the top runners. I learned this strat from watching the world record holder, who also wrote a really nice guide for this. Yeah, that's as good a place as any to start, and then it's just practice.
Awesome. Okay, do you have anything else to say, or?
Yeah, thank you for having me, first of all. This was my first speedrunning event since I started speedrunning like 8 months ago, so it's been nice to finally do one of these. If you is it okay to plug my channel here, or?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
We already shouted you out, but go ahead.
If you want to see me do more of these, I stream 3 days a week on Twitch and YouTube under the name Shadgon. You can also find my best runs on YouTube. And I'm also on Twitter under the same name if you are on there and want to follow me there. I hope you guys enjoyed the run, and I hope to see you guys again.